Okay, now let's move on to the risk treatment. Practical measure to avoid and reduce risk. Legal measure to minimize and transfer risk. Risk is considered as the happening of an uncertain event that may or may be not foreseeable by the people. However, it further enhances the financial liability of the person, and therefore the person should be adopt such practice that make it or avoid the happening of the risk. Apart from this, the law also imposes an enhanced duty upon the person to make sure that he follows all the standard rules and regulations, especially in organizing events like the Sydney Harbour Beach race. Seeing the nature of the events, the people can mitigate the damage by carefully inspecting the site, imposing signboards, creating fencing or barriers, so that the reasonable distance between the spectator and the participants can be created. On the other hand, the legal measure to mitigate risk associated with the event of Sydney Harbour Beach risk can be by way of the insertion of an exclusion clause in the contract signed by the participants and by entering into insurance contracts. An exclusion clause is considered as a term in the contract which restricts the liability of the person, the organizer in this case, arising from the contract. Lastly, the organizing company can also enter into an insurance contract which can protect them from unforeseeable loss and damage. Thus, in those ways, the risk associated with the events like the Sydney Harbour Beach risk can be mitigated. Risk officials develop hypothermia due to the cold weather, winds and sea conditions, sunstroke, sunburns to solar or officials. Risk officials must carry warm clothes and protective jackets at all times, including the protections from spray and rain. Extra jackets are available in the support bowl. Use sunscreen and to carry adaptable. Several weather changes, including school electrical storm, resulting in solar and official being exposed during the event. The risk community will review the wind record and forecast before the start and what is expected during the rain. Cation will review the all decision whether to start or continue raising the potentially hazardous condition. Collision of the boat resulting in personal injury or major damage disabling boats. Clear race instruction, limited number of entries, competitor experience in race rules and right of way. So let's advise to avoid collisions at all times.